Carle, a house for hermit crab. It's time to move, said Hermit Crab one day in January. I've grown too big for this little shell. Hermit Crab had felt safe and snug in his shell, but now it was too snug. He stepped out of the shell and onto the floor of the ocean. But it was frightening out in the open sea without a shell to hide in. What if a big fish comes along and attacks me, he thought. I must find a new house soon. Early in February, Hermit Crab found just the house he was looking for. It was a big shell and strong. He moved right in, wiggling and waggling about inside to see how it felt. It felt just right. But it looked so plain, thought Hermit Crab. In March, Hermit Crab met some sea anemones. They swayed gently back and forth in the water. How beautiful you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and live on my house? It is so plain, it needs you. I'll come, whispered a small sea anemone. Gently, Hermit Crab picked it up with its claws and put it on his shell. In April, Hermit Crab passed a flock of starfish moving slowly along the seafloor. How handsome you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to decorate my house? I would, signaled a little sea star. Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his house. In May, Hermit Crab discovered some coral. They were hard and didn't move. How pretty you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help make my house more beautiful? I would, creaked a crusty coral. Carefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. In June, Hermit Crab came upon a group of snails crawling over a rock on the ocean floor. They grazed as they went, picking up algae and bits of debris and leaving a neat path behind them. How tidy and hard-working you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help clean my house? I would, offered one of the snails. Happily, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claws and placed it on his shell. In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. How fierce you look, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to protect my house? I would, answered a spiky sea urchin. Gratefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it near his shell. In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into a forest of seaweed. It's so dark here, thought Hermit Crab. How dim it is, murmured the sea anemone. How gloomy it is, whispered the starfish. How murky it is, complained the coral. I can't see, said the snail. It's like nighttime, cried the sea urchin. In September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish darting through the dark water. How bright you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to light up our house? I would, replied one lanternfish as it swam over near the shell. In October, Hermit Crab approached a pile of smooth pebbles. How sturdy you are, said Hermit Crab. Would you mind if I rearranged you? Not at all, answered the pebbles. Hermit Crab picked them up one by one with his claw and built a wall around his shell. Now my house is perfect, cheered Hermit Crab. But in November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell was a bit too small. Little by little over the year, Hermit Crab had grown. Soon he would have to find another, bigger home. But he had come to love his friends, the sea anemone, the starfish, the coral, the sea urchin, the snail, the lanternfish, and even the smooth pebbles. They have been so good to me, thought Hermit Crab. They're like a family. How can I ever leave them? In December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. I have outgrown my shell, she said. Would you know of a place for me? I have outgrown my house too, answered Hermit Crab. I must move on. You are welcome to live here, but you must promise to be good to my friends. I promise, said the little crab. The following January, Hermit Crab stepped out and the little crab moved in. "I couldn't stay in that little shell forever," said Hermit Crab as he waved goodbye. The ocean floor looked wider than he had remembered, but Hermit Crab wasn't afraid. Soon he spied the perfect house, a big, empty shell. It looked, well, a little plain, but sponges, he thought, barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars, electric eels. Oh, there are so many possibilities. I can't wait to get started. The end. Drones by Julie Murray. Drones. A drone is a flying machine. It is an unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. This means it has no pilot on board. Some drones are flown by pilots on the ground. The pilots use remote controls. Others use computers to fly on their own. UAVs have been around for a long time. The first of its kind was used in 1849. Austrian soldiers attacked the city of Venice, Italy. They used unmanned balloons filled with explosives. Today, UAVs are much more advanced. Some carry supplies or weapons. Others have cameras or sensors. In 2019, UAVs were used in the Bahamas. They surveyed the damage after Hurricane Dorian hit. How drones are used. There are many uses for UAVs. Farmers use them to view their crops. They are also used to study weather systems. UAVs can be used for landing, surveying, and filming movies too. UAVs play an important role in search and rescue missions. They are able to cover a lot of ground in a short time. They can reach areas that are hard or dangerous for humans to reach. Many people use small drones for fun. Some even set up obstacle courses and race their drones. Drones are also used in sports. Some NFL teams use them at practices. They are able to get a bird's eye view of players. Military drones. UAVs are used by the military too. They are mainly used for surveillance. A pilot on the ground flies a drone using radio control. Their drones can mark enemy positions or survey the land. They can also take photos. Some military drones are used for combat. The location is set so that the UAV flies to a specific spot. The MQ-9 Reaper is used for precision airstrikes. The US Navy uses unmanned undersea vehicles, UUV. These are used for surveillance and clearing naval mines. Soon, they could be developed as weapons for future combat. More fact, Domino's Pizza was the first to deliver a pizza using a drone. On November 16, 2016, a drone delivered a pizza in New Zealand. In 2018, hundreds of drones were used in the halftime show at Super Bowl 52. Their lights formed an American flag in the sky. In 2019, Amazon announced that drones will soon be able to deliver some packages. They believe that many of their packages could be handled by drones. Glossary. Computer, an electronic device that is used to store and sort information and work with data at a high speed. Naval mine, a self-contained explosive device placed in water to damage or destroy surface ships or submarines. Land surveying, the science and technique of accurately determining the boundaries and features of land. Precision, the state of being accurate or exact. The end.
Hi friends, let's read Katy Duck Goes to Work. So let's start. Katy Duck Goes to Work. Today is a special day, Katy, said Mrs. Duck. You are going to work with Dad. Tra-la-la, Katy was so excited. She had never gone to work before. Katy chose her best tutu, put on a boa and a sparkly crown. Then Katy danced into the living room. Katy Duck loved dance. Tra-la-la, quack quack, I'm ready for work, she said. Katy leaped and spun all the way to the bus stop. She looked out the bus window. The trees swayed like ballerinas. It was a busy day at work for Katy Duck. Katy Duck typed. She pressed lots of buttons. She she visited the water cooler. She colored with crayons. Tra-la-la, quack, quack. Work is fun, said Katy, but it's not as fun as dancing. Katy whirled, she pranced, she whirled. Tra-la-la, Katy. Katy danced there, here. Katy danced there. Tra-la-la, bump, bump. Katy's sent papers flying everywhere. Oh no, Katy, said Mr. Duck. He looked upset, very upset. Katy looked right, Katy looked left, Katy looked down. Now, Katy, Mr. Duck, I know you love to dance, but at work you must dance a bit more carefully, okay? Katy nodded. She helped Mr. Duck clean up the papers. Then she helped Mr. Duck order lunch. They even shared an ice cream sundae. Tra-la-la, quack, quack. How I love ice cream, said Katy Duck. Mr. Duck smiled and gave Katy a spin. Tra-la-la, wee! They danced all the way home. The end. Hi friends, let's read Katy Duck Meets the Babysitter. So let's start. Katy Duck meets the babysitter. Mr. and Mr. Duck were getting dressed. Katy whirled and twirled. Tra-la-la, quack, quack, I want to go to the party too, said Katy. You'll have fun with the babysitter, Katy, says Mr. Duck, Mrs. Duck. Here she is now. Tra-la-la, quack, boo. Katy Duck, a babysitter's not as much fun as a party. Mr. and Mr. Duck gave Katy a big kiss. We'll be back soon, they called. My name is Mr. Doosan, said the baby sister. You must be Katy Duck. Katy looked right, Katy looked left. Katy looked at Mr. Doosan up and down. Mr. Doosan wore a fancy hat. She had a big bag. Tra-la-la, boo-hoo, this was no fun at all. Come along, Katy, says Mrs. Doosan. Will you help me open my bag? Katy Duck opened the big bag. Peeked inside. It was filled with scars, Katy. Why, these are not just scars. This is a kite. She ran here, she ran there. I love to fly a kite. Do you want to try, Katy? Tra-la-la, quack. That did look like fun. Katy ran here, she twirled there. Mrs. Doosan chose another scarf. She bent, she swayed. Can you hear the wind? Katy bent, she swayed. Whoosh, whoosh. I called Katy. I can hear the wind. I can. Look at me, said Mrs. Doosan. I am an ocean wave. Look at me, said Katy Duck. I am a bird. Katy and the babysitter danced and danced. Soon Katy Duck was tired. Tra-la-la, yawn. Mr. Doosan tucked Katy into bed. She had a story. She gave Katy a big hug too. I do not know that babysitters love to dance with Katy. Will you come again? I would love to, said Mrs. Doosan. Sweet dreams, Katy Duck. Tra-la-la, quack, quack, said Katy. I love my babysitter. The end. Hi, friends. Let's read Katy Duck and the Tip-Top Tap Shoes. So let's start. Katy Duck and the Tip-Top Tap Shoes. There was a new duck in dance class. Katy Duck wanted her to meet her. Tra-la-la, quack, quack. My name is Katy Duck. I love to dance. Tra-la-la, tuck, tuck. Alice Duck. I love to dance too. The music began. Katy felt her arms flutter. Her feet began to pitter-patter. Tip-top-tap, tip-top-tap. What was that sound? Tip-top-tap. It was Alice Duck. Alice Duck has tap shoes. The tap shoes were black. They were very shiny. They were making tap sounds. Tap, tap, tap. Stop the music, called Mr. Trudeau. Please, stop the music, please. Now, Mr. Tutu, you do not need tap shoes in here. This is ballet class. Tra-la-la-tap-tap. I love my tap shoes, says Alice. Alice tapped here. Alice tapped there. My tap shoes are tip-top. Sir Tutu rubbed his chin. The class grew quiet. Katy Duck she looked left. Yeah, an idea. You could try my extra slippers. Look, the swan. And sway like a flower. You can wear your tip-top shoes after ballet class. Alice looked down at her tiny tip-top shoes. She looked at Katy's soft slippers. That sounds like a tip-top idea to me, says Alice Duck. Alice and Katy stretched high. They bent low. After class, Alice asked Katy, would you like to try my tip-top shoes? Oh yes, tip-top-tap, tip-top-top. Tap shoes are fun. Alice swayed, she floated. Ballet slippers are fun too. Tra-la-la, tap-tap, tra-la-la, quack-quack. How we love to dance. Hi friends, let's read Penguin Day, a family story. So let's start. Penguin Day, a family story. Morning has come and a baby penguin is hungry. Baby penguin is too little to get breakfast, so Mama penguin will go hunting. Papa penguin would stay behind to keep an eye on the little one. Mama penguin has a big journey ahead of her. She and the other penguins will travel far to get food for their families. They will scamper over hills and climb down cliffs. They will hop across sand until finally they reach the sea. The sea is dangerous and filled with predators like orcas and sea lions. The penguins are nervous. There is safety in numbers, so Mama and the other penguins all jump at once. They ride under the waves, hunting for fish and krill. Meanwhile, back at home, baby penguin is getting hungrier and hungrier and really wants to eat. Baby penguin wanders off to visit some friends, but they're too sleepy to play. So baby penguin waddles away alone. Right away, Mama penguin is filling her belly with fish and krill. Soon she'll be on her way home to feed her baby. The penguins leap from the sea. They have a quick rinse and start the journey home. While they're walking, the baby penguin sees something in the sky. It's a squaw. She is just hungry as a baby penguin. The squaw swoops down on a baby penguin. But Papa penguin saves the day. He frightens off the squaw. Now baby penguin is safe. Papa penguin and baby penguin head back to the colony, where Mama penguin is waiting with food. Now baby penguin can eat. Papa penguin is happy to see Mama penguin too. It has been a long day, and baby penguin is tired. Sleep tight, baby penguin. this is the end of the book. Hi friends, let's read Virgil and Owen stick together. So let's start. Virgil and Owen stick together. Virgil and Owen walked to school together. Let's move it, said Virgil. We'll be late. Owen liked math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, said Virgil. Easy peasy, my friend. Owen liked writing his letters. Ian, Owen, said Virgil. That was fun. Owen liked storytime. And then, said Owen. It was the whale, Owen, said Virgil. The whale did it. The end. Owen loved lunch. Yum, seaweed sandwiches. Are you going to eat that up? Said Virgil. Lunch is over. Hurry up. Roar! I don't want to hurry up. Owen, help. No rush. Owen, I'm sorry. Owen and Virgil walked home together really slowly. I'm sorry I roared at you, Virgil, said Owen. We'll just take our time, said Virgil. No rush at all. All the time in the world. Yeah, nice and slow. I'm not in a hurry to do homework anyway. The end. Hi friends, let's read I'm sad. So let's start. I'm sad. I'm sad. Will I always feel like this? I don't think so. I was sad once. I didn't know potatoes could be sad. Everybody feels sad sometimes. Even astronauts? Even astronauts. If I was an astronaut, I would never be sad. Why do sad things happen? That's just the way it is. But why is that just the way it is? Because if it was any other way, then that would be the way it is, and it's not that way. It is that way. That doesn't make sense, any sense at all. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Flamingo, I think you need some good old-fashioned cheering up. Yeah, I'm what cheers me up when I'm feeling sad. What? Ice cream! Potatoes. Flamingos don't eat ice cream. Potatoes don't eat ice cream. I know what cheers me up when I'm feeling sad. What? Dirt! Hockey, dirt. Jungle adventure, dirt. Spy stuff, soil. Dirt and soil is the same thing, potato. I thought maybe I'd fool you. But I'm still sad. Maybe it's just okay to be sad. Why would that be okay? Sometimes when I'm sad, it kind of feels good to let myself be sad. That's weird. Well, I don't like you just when you're happy. I like you all the time. When you're sad or angry or bored or anything else. Well, what about you, Potato? Will you still like me if I'm sad again tomorrow? I don't even like you now. That was really funny. Do you still feel sad? I feel a little bit sad, but I also feel a little bit better. I think I'm okay with that. The end. I hope you like this story. See you in the next video. Bye.